Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you have not subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so. And God bless Biafra. Fulani terrorist governors threatens and ganged up against fake BUHARI as Nigeria pressures Fulani Nigerian government to apologize to MNK and Biafrans as the zoo is about to collapse. According to reports, if El-Rufai is not arrested, BUHARI should apologize to MNK. MNK was kidnapped and not arrested. BUHARI impostor insisting on the usage of old Naira notes. The Fulani terrorist governor of Kaduna State has dared the president that he would not obey his law. El-Rufai's declaration counters fake BUHARI's pronouncement during his nationwide broadcast on Thursday morning. Fake BUHARI has maintained that the Naira redesign policy by Central Bank of Nigeria stands, but the Fulani terrorist governors have ganged up against him, thinking it is BUHARI that is doing it. No, it is YouKYÄŁÀ that have set confusion in the camps of our enemies, the enemies of Biafra. BUHARI said that only the old 200 Naira notes will be acceptable for transaction, while the old 500 and 1,000 Naira notes remain banned, as announced by the Apex Bank earlier. He had asked Nigerians to take the old denomination to Central Bank of Nigeria and designated places. However, in a statewide address on Thursday night, the Fulani governor of Kaduna State declared that all old Naira notes will remain legal tender in Kaduna until the Supreme Court of Nigeria decide otherwise. The Kangaroo Supreme Court of Nigeria, the Cash and Carry Supreme Court of Nigeria. This is the same governor that have been disobeying all the court orders. Also, how the Kano State governor also blasted fake BUHARI that he brought hardship to Nigeria for 8 years and that he would destroy any bank that refuses to take the old notes. El-Rufai's action and that of Ganduje, the governor of Kano State, against the Central Bank of Nigeria and fake BUHARI's broadcast is treason. And not MNK, who was asking the Fulani Nigerian government to allow Biafra have a United Nations supervised referendum. The useless and selfish Fulani terrorist governors are about to lose their looted starch billions in the hands of the monster they created with the help of Bola Tinubu in order to destroy Biafra. But the table has turned against them right now. MNK had told Nigerians that the solution to the numerous problems the zoo is facing is not their fraudulent selection process called Nigerian election, But the solution, and the only solution, the genuine solution, is referendum. But they won't listen. They will not listen. YŊ KANU was kidnapped for just saying the truth. And El-Rufai, a Fulani governor, and his counterparts, GOVS, both of them criminals and terrorists, threatened the nation, the seat of power, the commander-in-chief. Yet, no one is arresting them. No one is kidnapping them. No one is throwing them into solitary confinement cells. No one is denying them medical treatment. No one. This hypocrisy must stop. This maltreatment of YÄN KANU must stop. It has to come to an end. It has to come to an end. This Fulani impunity against Biafrans must come to an end. You know, the vice presidential candidate of Labour Party, Dr. Dati Baba Ahmed, has said the directive by the Kaduna State Governor, Fulani terrorist Nasir El-Rufai, to residents in the state to defy the military policy of the Fulani Nigerian government and continue to spend the old banknotes was treason. Yet, El-Rufai and Ganduje has not been arrested. However, Baba Ahmed wondered why would, as a commander-in-chief, give an executive order, and it is clearly constitutional, and a state governor would say you should continue exchanging those currency. This is because the man at Aso Rock is not the real Buhari. He is an impostor from Maradi, Niger Republic. He's an impostor. Why will fake Buhari, why is he silent about this? It's best known to him. We know the truth. The truth is that he's not the real Buhari. Immunity does not mean that the offense has not been committed. It has not been committed. And Ganduje and El-Rufai are working freely in their states. They're working freely. Imagine this happened in Biafra land. The governors would have been arrested. Their state, they would have declared state of emergency, and they will be sacked and arrested and thrown in jail. You know, to show that election is not the solution to Nigerian problem, Kaduna State, Kano State, and all these Fulani Janjaweed states, including Tinubu and his Ochin states, that contributed the largest vote for fake Buhari, are the states at the forefront of fighting fake Buhari's government because of the currency policy. These are state governments who have not fought over failure to secure Nigerians. Their states have become so insecure. The Labour Party vice presidential candidate, however, noted that it was very strange that the Attorney General of the Federation and the Minister of Injustice, Abubakar Malami, allowed fake Buhari to proceed with the national broadcast. You know, we should not be surprised. Nobody should wonder why. Because Malami is a product of quota system and nepotism, and is not even fit to be the gateman at the Supreme Court or even in a customary court. He's not qualified. He's not qualified. And that is why the government are disobeying court orders. They do not follow rule of law. We can see what happened in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. He was discharged and acquitted. And they went behind and bought their judges in the same court. Cash and carry judges. All over Nigerian court, they are all cash and carry. Buhari had to do that in order to have his way. And all these useless Fulani governors, Tinubu and his Hutchins, they were clapping when all this nepotism were going on, when all these cash and carry judges were going on, when they raided the house of judges, threatening them, they were clapping. Now, because of their looted fund is being threatened, they are now shouting like mad dogs on the streets, trying to incite the masses to fight for them. That is why Biafra must be restored. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video. And bye-bye for now.